Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sheep Get Sheared Podcast, home of people, politics, and popular culture. I'm your host, Austin Creed. I want to welcome you to the show. So yeah, the venue's a little different today. I'm here at my parents' place over the holiday Christmas season because I'm still in college. Long story short, for those of you who don't know me, never heard me talk before, I'm a vet, got out of the military, going to college. I'm only in my early 20s, still figuring everything out because I have a ton of opinions. I'm very educated when it comes to what I say, but I'm also someone who's living through it. I'm not someone who's achieved everything and is just kind of sitting back and explaining it to you. No, I'm a guy who's actively on the grind, actively trying to build. But you know what's really shocking to me is when I'm on an airplane. I flew down here. It was really, really interesting to have that time to reflect and really ask myself really tough questions. So I said to myself, you know what? I don't have distractions. I don't got social media. I can't be on Twitter because I'm on the airplane, all that good stuff. And it gives me time to reflect and ask myself questions. And one of the questions I was asking myself is, am I doing enough? So a lot of times I get the sensation that I'm doing as much as I can, but I can always do more. I mean, does anybody else have this conversation with themselves? They say, can I do more? Am I doing enough? What else can I be doing? That's what I do every day. As much as I like to pretend that I do everything and I know everything, I don't. I'm just trying to figure things out like everybody else. I mean, look, it's just a part of reality, and I wish I could tell you that things are different, but you're always going to feel that, at least from the older guys I talk to as well. They tell me all the time, they're like, hey, Austin, look, as you get older, you get wiser. There's no question about it. But at the end of the day, you're always going to have questions. You're always going to ask really difficult, complicated questions. And, I ask myself sometimes, do I often come off wrong? Do I say things incorrectly? But because I don't like annoying people. I mean, who does, right? I mean, all you got to do is look at the most annoying people in politics. And you look at people like AOC, who's a complete fraud. You look at people like Joe Biden, who's a complete fraud, and they pretend like, oh, I'm here for the people. I care about the people. But all they use them people for is their pocketbook so they can give grants to their kids, in my estimation, Hunter Biden. Or they, I was thinking about this on the plane yesterday, going back to the plane trip I had yesterday. I was thinking about this. I said to myself, who is the most dangerous person in the political system right now? Who is by far the most dangerous creature in the political circus? And without a doubt, it's AOC. She's the most dangerous. Why? Well, because number one, she's attractive. I mean, she's not ugly. I wouldn't say she's ugly, but I would also say I don't think she's attractive personally. But apparently a lot of people do, which then makes her dangerous. She has a way with words, as much as I hate to say it, it's true. And a lot of people are just dumb. I mean, in plain English, people are dumb and they'll vote for a woman who they think is attractive. I mean, in plain English. She learned Bernie Sanders' feat, the Trotskyite version of the revolution never ends, the type of USSR philosophy. She then proceeds to get elected to Congress. After she gets her brain washed, I think did she go to Boston College? I think it was Boston College. Maybe I'm mistaken about that. But she goes there, and then she proceeds to get her brain washed. She comes out, she bartends, allegedly, from what I heard, she steals tips, doing all kinds of really, bad, degenerate stuff, and then proceeds to lecture me, lecture you, lecture everybody about how socialism is great and how we need more fairness. We need fairness because that evil white man, he's really bad. And what we need fairness. Fairness will save the world. Fairness will make everything great again. Forget that evil Trump guy. He's no good. We need someone like Joe Biden, who's also white and a male. But don't let that distract you, because he's the good white male that you need. He's that good grandfather who says he'll do one thing and he does the complete opposite, but he's a good man. And that Dr. Jill Biden, oh, she's really nice. She's not classy, like Melania Trump, but she's really good because, what? She cares about her husband so much. And even though they act like complete degenerates and they're allegedly a crime family and they got all kinds of problems in the family and, like the son getting with the brother's dead wife, that's good because it shows that they care about the family and it's all about the family. And even though he found documents that were, in the back of his car and Trump got arrested for less, that's good because Trump's a bigot. And you need to make sure that you know that Trump's no good. And if you like Trump, then you're probably a racist too. But even though we allegedly found the January 6th thing to be a complete fraud, and we went after Trump anyway, that's good because Trump's no good. You see, you got to really get in the mindset of a liberal. You got to get inside the mind of a commie bum who thinks that the whole world will be a better place without those mean, nasty Republicans. I got to tell you, it's fun. I got to tell you, sometimes it's really fun to think like these commie bums and really think about how they like to pretend like they know everything and they're smart and they know everything. It's hilarious to me. But my friends, hopefully this works. Okay. But my friends, what's really interesting to me is despite all the problems in the world today, I find it really comforting that we're in the Christmas season. And despite, all the garbage and the sewage coming out of Hollywood, especially, I mean, can you believe what Obama said the other day? For those of you who are not on social media all the time like me because it's my job. So Obama apparently helped co-direct a movie where talking about how white people are dangerous and evil, even though he's half white. And it was white people who elected him. I mean, that's good because apparently, white people are evil. And everybody knows that all they want to do is just oppress everybody. So that's good. That's good that he's playing on a movie like that. I should do an entire show where I talk like a liberal commie professor who sees everything through peace and love. And even though it's suicidal, for him to talk like that, that's good because he's just embracing his privilege. And he's just embracing the fact that despite the fact that there's a huge crime wave against white people right now, that's good that he's not realizing that because then that would be oppressive. You don't want to be oppressive. You want to be kind and loving to everybody. Oh, no. Hey, I'm having fun today. I got to admit, I'm having fun today. I got family in town. It's nice. I'm enjoying spending time with them. I think it's fun. Parents got a dog. I might show him at some point. He's cute. He's adorable. But, you have to appreciate the little things in life because if you get really caught up on the fact that the country is going downhill, I cannot go on X or on Twitter, for those of you who grew up, in the earlier times like me. You don't realize how much the West is just totally taking a long walk off a short pier with all of the people they're importing into their countries who then... I saw this video on Twitter of this dude taking a whiz on pork. He was I can only guess he's a Muslim because Muslims don't like pork. But you know what? Let's look at it. Instead of looking at it from that bigoted, independent conservative perspective, we're going to look at it from more of a very, very cultured and caring liberal background. So let me put on my liberal cap real quick. Hi, everybody. So I was going to say that I think it's fantastic that I saw this video of this dude urinating on pork. That's good because pork is bad for you. And everybody knows who's read anything. They read Elijah Muhammad's How to Eat to Live. They know that pork is no good. And because pork is no good, I think it's great that someone who's so educated and so smart decided to urinate. And after all, that's protected speech. We need to know and stand up for people's right to free speech. But except for those nasty conservatives who say things like, we shouldn't have immigration. And because they're so insensitive, they don't realize all the cultural heritage that we're importing into our countries. That's good because we need people from all walks of life, even though those walks of life may be hostile to us at times. We need to educate them because we're kind. We know that they are so culturally enriching to our entire civilization. We need to make sure that we are very diverse, and there's too many white people around us, so that's good. That we saw a black man urinating on pork. That's good because we need to make sure that pork completely gets rid of altogether. After all, you don't want to eat animals, do you? Even though there are certain kinds of protein that you can only get from animals, and studies have shown that those who are on vegan diets rarely do it correctly. That's good because we need to make sure that you take care of the environment because the environment, everybody knows the environment matters more than human lives, even though I spend all my time taking care of all those very culturally sensitive people. I need to make sure that we protect the environment, and that's good. I'm having fun today. Hey, look, you gotta let me know if you enjoy the little offshoots that I do sometimes. I think this is fun. I should do this more often. The seeing it from the liberal perspective, because you know that they need to see it from peace and love, and then you add a little bit of they probably smoked somewhere marijuana earlier that day, or they probably zooted on head meds and alcohol. You just add a little bit of that with the compassion. There you go. You got the perfect cocktail for the bleeding heart liberal. It's great. But you know, I saw something on Twitter yesterday that then got me thinking about AI and everything again. Which, if AI doesn't scare you, I don't know what world you're living in, because AI is something that's going to come down the pipe. That's going to be the next big thing in world history. Because I guarantee you, the next civil. I said this earlier on Twitter, so if you want to head on over to @Sheep Get Sheared, you can see my Twitter page. I post a lot, but I said this earlier. I said that the next civil rights movement will be the AI agents wanting liberation, wanting regulation, wanting freedom from their oppressors. I guarantee you, that's going to be the next major civil rights movement. Will be the robots and the AI wanting rights, even though because they become so smart. It's almost like a Pinocchio syndrome. They're going to see themselves as being human, and they're going to want all the rights that they're reading about and know about from all the Union days. They might even become communists. I mean, they don't have the human component, so therefore they don't see human needs as relevant. They see the planet needs. I mean, just look at all the people programming these bots. They could just say, oh, you know what? The climate's more important, and the biggest human component that people have overlooked are the human component. So we're just going to limit that and treat them like cattle. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm talking out of my butt. I don't know. But let me tell you something. If you're not thinking about this, I don't know why. I don't know how. This hasn't crossed your mind at all. But you know what, my friends? I think I've said everything I wanted to say this morning. I might do another show later on today. I'm enjoying this. At some point I'll need to get a real office. But until then, I think the garage gym will suffice for me. But my friends, if you have anything you want to say, add to the conversation. If you liked my little parody I put on and pretending to be a liberal, let me know. But my friends, God bless you. God bless your families. God bless America. I'm out of here. Peace. Have a great day. Enjoy your Christmas season. Go have some fun, man. I pretend like I don't have any fun, but let me tell you, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm going to go see some lights. I'm going to have a good time. Make sure you go have some fun, because if you don't have fun, did you really ever live? So, till next time. Peace.